With TF2 releasing their SDK to the world, I couldn't help but feel a little optimistic for its future. After all, I'm nothing if not supportive for modders doing what they do best. Without mods, you'd have no Dota, Counter-Strike, Stanley Parable. But one mod spawned that made a genre of game that has never been seen before. Let me show you why Zombiemaster deserves more recognition, despite its age.
Shoot it now.
Stop spraying photos of me. Stop spraying IRA.
Giving rise to a heap of inspiration, the Source mod community were graced with, at the time, two great mods to Half-Life 2's Source engine. Zombie Panic Source, and of course, Zombiemaster. Zombiemaster by its own definition is an RTS/FPS style of game where a group of survivors take on challenges of the aforementioned Zombiemaster. At a glance, it might just seem to be a run-of-the-mill death run style of game where survivors need to make it through an obstacle course and traps are triggered by the opposing player. However, Zombiemaster goes so much more deeper than this. It gives the Zombiemaster a spectator's camera, allows them to spawn, move, and control zombies' actions, alongside setting up or deploying traps themselves. The survivors, depending on the map that they play, will be put through a gauntlet of zombies, and will need to use teamwork to make it to the map's designed objective. This is all a little bit of preamble, but now I can finally show you how each team and how they play, then show how both operate in user-created maps to really showcase the insane level of complexity that comes from the design that feels simple, and yet each time you play, wholly unique. The survivor's job is easy. Don't die. Given 100 health and just starting with your fists, it's up to you, as the title suggests, to survive, and see it too that your teammates don't die to the hordes of zombies and traps. Survivors often need to proceed down a path to obtain an item, push a button, or complete various tasks to progress to the next area. Most of the time, you'll be playing the survivors, so best get used to your weaponry. The weapons, whilst not impressive, serve a few distinct roles: close range, medium range, and long range. The ammo count is low and the damage is high, so make every shot count, and if you'd rather shoot through the horde, or perhaps go around it. So, who do we have to shoot? Well, you got your standard zombies. Shamblers, not too tough and walk at a snail's pace, they can however smash objects directly into you, and will do so often. Drifters, that creepy model from in-game using real-life burnt person, which goes down really easy, but if it hits you, will violently push around your camera as it spits acid at you, and that makes that good noise. The Banshee, a weak yet fast-leaping enemy that can leap large distances and can be deadly in large numbers. Thankfully, no one has ever spammed these before. The Hulk, a huge dude with loads of health. Based on the outstretched model of the head crab carrier, shoot it in the legs or so God help you from the almighty Hulk mania. And, finally, the Immolator, a weak but expensive unit, being fairly passive until you get in range, which it lets out the iconic stalker scream, runs at you and setting you on fire, leaving more arson in its wake. So, you know, just the average horrors of the creative Source mod creators. So, as a survivor, you have your work cut out avoiding these horrors and requires you to stick with your team, shoot their weak points and complete the map, whatever that entails. Think bad boom. Just make it to the end of the level. Classic video game. Teamwork is important, obviously, but you not playing as a team will be the suboptimal play. Each survivor that dies isn't just another gun loss, no, they contribute points to the Zombiemaster they use to spend to make more zombies and activating more traps. Some maps require you to grab an item, leaving one person without the ability to fight back whilst they transport it. A good team will protect that person so everybody can progress safely. Survivors can share guns and ammo and you'll need it. You'll be hard pressed to find any healing in Zombiemaster at all. So, who's punishing you? Who's this scary Zombiemaster? Well, it's you. It always was you.
You are the saboteur.
Have mercy to.
It's time! That's right, it's another player character. It's maybe a survivor that you might have played with. Upon loading into the game, you get asked if you want to be the Zombiemaster or just a survivor, so you really aren't forced into any role. As Zombiemaster, you get points that accumulate over time. Kill a survivor? Well, here's a boost to those points, so you're expected to snowball by the end of your map if you've been performing well. As a Zombiemaster, you have one objective: kill all survivors. However you do it, up to you. Spawn 100 drifters? Sure. The infamous Banshee tactics? Why not? Set traps and catch them out? Who cares? More or less, pressure the survivors to lessen their numbers and overwhelm them with your armies. Simple premise. The ZM, as we say, has some extra tools that can help. The maps are made with 2 separate nodes for the zombiemaster to use, a manipulate node and a zombie node. Zombie being set places where to spawn your undead hordes, but your manipulation node's special, both orange and red respectively. Trigger a trap to kill survivors, open a room to give you a heap of resources, but gives the survivors resources too. Cause absolute panic and chaos by destroying the laws of physics. You are at the mercy of the imagination of your map's creator. Great, so you've played the standard maps. Wrong! This mod has no such thing as a standard map. I've spent a mountain of time and energy drink diving into ancient forums to try and locate old maps, all the way back from 2007 to 2011. I can't imagine the ancient lore I would find completely covered by the ravages of time. Immature Death Run maps? Check. Unfinished maps? Check. Half-Life maps? Check. Movie maps? Yeah, it's the best one. You aren't going to learn the maps properly without spending some time playing it both as the zombiemaster and the survivor. That's part of the fun.
Stay away from that box. Oh,
Fun. Okay, so what is there? Obviously I've spoken a bit highly quite so far, after all I've made a video about it. There's lots of factors. As a Source game, you are often at the whimsy of the map that you are playing. It really does reek of that old internet lol random funny.
Oh, fuck! God damn!
Some of that still holds up to today, where in one map we were able to just release the pigeon trademark. Innocent humor all the way, straight up, just to activating a penis trap. We often found who was being the zombiemaster was also part of the fun. Having everyone sat in a call, hearing the taunted and the nefarious player hanging overhead was fun. It felt better beating them up in the long run. Over time, we found there to be a strong sense of teamwork forming amongst us, where survivors would sacrifice themselves often just to see what would happen.
With this pistol.
I'm scared.
I'm thinking of you.
There you go.
There are some forms of horror that do come out in certain maps, where the lights go out, you hear the shuffling, you know you're just one hit away from death. You are often more than not doing your best to complete the objectives at hand, whilst undead hordes or something else more sinister tries to take you out. Learning the maps too also comes into the fun factor. Failing as a zombiemaster or survivor can suck, but you want to do better next time so you prevail. You start to learn how well you can skirt the hordes of zombies, which traps are where and if they've been activated. And better yet, you get to play the flip side, so that being the zombiemaster, where you get to attempt to rectify your previous runs, maybe even catching out that speedrunner who got away from you last time. Obviously, a rather small minority of players have heard of the Source mod. There are heaps of factors that play into this. The game is old. By game, I mean Half-Life 2. Absolutely no one plays mods because those games that started off as mods are now huge by themselves. Its engine runs on the 2006 version of Half-Life 2, which comes with a horrible heap of bugs and it's some really glitchy movement. You feel this age coming through. Just look at the maps we've been playing. It's very hard to find a pleasant map to look at. Downtime. Downtime in any game sucks. It should not be too long, else you'll just get bored and eventually annoyed how little you get to play. Unfortunately, Zombiemaster has this in spades. If you die near the start of the map, well, kick your feet up, crack open a beer and wait. This point, I personally feel to be one of the biggest detriments to the game's design. The pace of the game sometimes is also painfully slow. Most weapons are single-shot fires, so clearing a horde without any external assistance is agonizingly slow, and often leads to just random zombie spam winning the game. I'm not gonna lie, the Zombiemaster controls are just clunky. In maps where the survivors are inside a structure, good luck, you'll be locked in like a rat in a cage, struggling to find your ball to click on. You know what I mean. You excel with high top maps, such as Red Queen. It just loses steam quickly. Once you've played your map a fair amount, you are only really relying on your friends to hop in and enjoy it all with you. Finally, winning maps are often quite anticlimactic. It really is just a line of text in a chat box that clearly states it. Nothing else. No audio cue, no on-screen visual. More often than not, We had a good amount of people that were dead at the start of the round, starting later than most, simply due to the fact they weren't even aware the game had restarted again. So, the game's dead for the most part. There is, however, a small light at the end of the tunnel. The game was continually developed and is still somewhat updating under the name Zombiemaster Reborn, which sees to bring the game to a modern light which does look fun, but unfortunately suffers the same issue being its lack of player base. We did see about playing the new version for its comparison, but I wanted this video to show the nostalgia of the original 2006 release. I wish the current development team the best, and I'd want to see a successful /RTS game on the market. There are people who are still working on the game from the original, and it needs to be said because the mod in its entirety was ported to Gary's mod, but still suffers the same player base curse. Allow me to finish to you on a sentimental note. In a previous video, I mentioned I worked on a really crappy laptop I'd saved up doing a paper round. Now, Half-Life 2 was all that it could play, and it's all I could afford at the time. Free mods on the store for me to download and actually be able to play? That was something amazing. Mods and modders offer a free service, a service to many like myself at the time couldn't play much else. To be given a free game with near replayability and no urge to spend money as a byproduct is insane. The freedom of the past is long gone. Any free game is expected to have some form of microtransaction tied to this. But what if you have no money? Or hell, not even the hardware really to play it? Everyone deserves to play a game and have fun. Games like Zombiemaster aren't around anymore, and I wish many more were. Wow, kinda heavy. Well, I just want to give a massive thanks to everyone that helped in with the project. A lot of my Twitch friends who helped set up the server and join in on this, obviously made this project completely possible. If you do want to check out the Twitch, I am on there Wednesdays and Sundays, GMT, where I do stuff like this.
Okay, move past. Bash this guy to death! Bash this guy to death! Bash this guy!
I'm going to let some of the footage speak for itself in the background here, and just show you how much fun we actually had whilst playing it. If you do want to go check out Zombiemaster Reborn, lend your resources, please do. I sincerely think that with enough time and dedication, the team really can get something really amazing together. Link will be down in the description below, along with all those that helped make this video possible. And thank you to you for sitting through and watching it. I know I'm second screen content, but it matters. So, thank you very much.
Mashallah.
Oh, top. Wait, is the zombie master?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, shit.
Where are you?
What the hell?
Hey, there's no way. Yeah.
No! Why is he T-posing?
I'm going first. I will die on that hill.
Here, take this gun. There you go. It'll go faster with this pistol.
I'm scared.
I'm thinking of you.
There you go.
Quickly, run.
How did I survive that? What the fuck?
What? Oh, wait! Oh!
Alright.
Oh no. Misclick. Run away. Misinput.
Shoot it now.
Stop spraying photos of me. Stop spraying IRA.
I mean, it's not.
I'm fucking dead.
Hey, do you know what rhymes with Hulks? Hulks.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Right there. Go back. Turn
Go back.
Oh yeah, I see it. This is a suspiciously long battle.
There.
Oh fuck.
For the penis.
It's alright. I've years of practice with the penis. Familiar with the penis.
Dude, you are literally busting my balls right now. Come on.
What the hell was that?